Hi, so we're going to look today at some application questions. That means that you are going to be looking at lots and lots of word problems. So my first piece of advice is to read. Make sure you understand what the question is asking, and then you'll figure out how to solve it. Don't just assume you know what it's asking and try to solve it, because most of the time you're going to make a mistake in those kinds of cases. So what we're looking at here is we're looking at questions that are going to be dealing with percents. That deals with tax, tip, discount, sale, markup, commission, interest, etc. There's lots of different things that deal with percents. How we're going to solve these is we're going to either use our proportions that we've been working on. That is a great way to solve these. We can also change the percent to a decimal and multiply. Both cases will work wonderfully. It kind of depends on if you have a personal preference. And then here it says, and to read very, very carefully. You might need to add or subtract at the end depending on. So we're going to do 3 different examples here. The first one says, the Sweater Shack is offering 20% discount on sweaters. If the regular price of a sweater is $15, what is the discount? What is the sale price? Notice it's asking 2 different questions. It's wanting to know what the discount is and what the sale price is. Those are 2 different things. The discount is what we take away from the sweater, and the sale price is the new price including the discount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically try to figure out what is 20% of $15. Well, remember, of means to multiply. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change 20% to a decimal, which would be 0.20, or just 0.2 is fine, and I'm going to multiply it by 15. That equals 3. This is the discount. That's not the new price of the sweater, and I hope that makes sense. This is the discount. The new price of the sweater would be the original price, $15, minus the $3 for the discount. So the new price of the sweater is going to be $12. So we have answered both questions, the discount and the new sale price. And just remember, with discount and sale, those are things you subtract. Tax and tip, you would add that back on. Okay, let's try this one. Your parents took your family out to dinner. Your parents want to give the waiter a 15% tip, and the dinner amount was $42. So we want to know what is 15% of 42. So of means to multiply. So again, I'm going to change my decimal to a percent. My percent to a decimal and multiply. And when I do that, I end up with $1.80. That's exactly what it adds up. This, guys, is the tip. So let's see what the question asks. It says here, what should be paid to the waiter as a tip? All I'm looking for is the tip. That is it. If I wanted to know what the whole cost of the dinner would be, I would add the $42 plus the $180. Okay, and that would give me the full price with everything. And let's try this last one. Danielle says beauty supplies and earns a base salary of $450 per week plus a 9% commission on sales. So what that means is she gets $450 no matter what. That's an automatic thing. But then she also gets 9% on whatever she sells. So during one particular week, she sells $895 worth of beauty supplies. How much commission does she make for that week? So I'm going to solve this problem over here. I want to figure out what 9% of $895 is. So I'm going to change of to multiply. I'm going to change my 9% to 0.09. I'm multiplying it by 895. Now again, you guys can go over to the side and do this. This equals 80.55. That is her commission. That is how much money she is going to make based on her commission. Now, letter B says, how much money will she earn before taxes for the entire week? Well, remember, guys, that she gets a $450 base salary plus whatever she makes in commission. And here she made $80.55, and that's what we found out in Part A. So we would add those 2 things together. So her total for this week is $530.55. You add commission back on. I hope that helps. Good luck.